Hello, everybody. I'm Fred Quinones from qtheexperts at eXp Realty. Did you know it's important to have the right mindset? You know, and the mindset is different between sellers and buyers. So let's talk a little bit about sellers first, right? Sellers, what I generally tend to tell our clients is that, be open to take constructive criticism. The home that you've lived in for a long time has an emotional attachment to it. You've raised potentially children, your family, maybe the first house that you've ever purchased. And, it's like part of you, part of your family, right? So when you have someone like a trusted real estate agent like myself or Nicole or whomever else come to your home and kind of have a consultation, you want to be open-minded to the fact that they're going to tell you what they personally feel or what we personally feel is best when, for example, going through things that you can do to declutter the home, maybe do some improvements, maybe get ready for showing your home. So that's one kind of thought process when it comes to being open to things. Another concept is, being open and confident to ask questions of the professionals that you're working with, right? We would expect and we would probably implore and push a little bit for you as a client to ask questions if we're not hearing you do that. Because it's really important at the end of the day for you to feel comfortable that you understand the process, that you know what's going to happen, that you're aware of everything that's going on step by step throughout, your selling process, right? So it could be questions like when an offer comes in. Like, once again, I've done other videos where we're talking about a seller's market and how there's a little bit of homes or low inventory of homes on the market. You have an advantage as a seller. Questions that you as a seller should ask is maybe, well, what is the stronger offers that I should consider? Should it be a cash offer? Should it be a conventional mortgage? Should it be an FHA mortgage? Should it be a VA mortgage? Should I accept all of them? Or am I in a position to only accept a certain type? These are type of things where if you're not, mentally prepared to ask those type of questions of your client, you should prepare yourself. And being prepared is a great thing with a list of questions that you may want to ask your professional. Also, you can reach out to your preferred lender as well to ask some questions so that you can be prepared, so when offers come in, that you understand a little bit about the different type of mortgages and how there's advantages for each. So these are just maybe a couple of things. Be prepared that, also, whether it's a seller or a buyer, that it's an emotional roller coaster, right? Once again, you are, whether you believe it or not, potentially emotionally attached to the house. And you need to just understand that you are selling your house for a reason. It's most likely a good reason. You're going to go buy another house. You're moving to another state. You're moving to get closer to family. And, the goal is to sell the home. So the reality is what you're looking for is a client to come in and get you the best offer without, to some degree insulting you as well. So be mentally and emotionally ready for the process. From a buyer's perspective, it's a little different. Buyers also have to make sure that they keep themselves steady and that they don't go through too many emotional highs, because once again, it is a very stress-filled situation, and we, like Nicole and I, try to work to make sure that it is not that. But once again, you can't control all the factors that come into the process, right? So some of the mental steps that you can take is ask questions of your realtor, ask questions to lenders, make sure that you do your homework, make sure that you take the time to interview the agent that's going to be working with you. We implore, when we're talking to our clients, to make sure that they feel comfortable that we are the right realtors for them. When it comes to lending, we always recommend that our clients go to multiple lenders, because each lender has different programs, different things available, and can offer different things. And you want to make sure at the end of the day that you're getting the best mortgage that you can and the best position that you can to put yourself in a successful place to be able to buy. So once again, in this seller's market, buyers are at a disadvantage. And I've said this in a prior video as well, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But, for mental preparedness, what I would say for buyers is that be ready when homes just come to the market. That if you have a certain level of home that you can purchase, and the houses that are popping up are priced properly, in this type of market, you may find in many instances that the houses could go above what the list price is. So just keep in mind when you're looking at homes, if you're approved for a certain dollar amount, if you're looking at homes right at that dollar amount at your top level, you might want to consider, unless it's the right situation, and of course us as your realtors will be able to tell you, whether or not that might be what you should be looking at. Because if you are looking at a house that's priced properly, just went on the market, and there's a lot of people coming to the house, you have to be mentally prepared to understand that you might not have the best offer available if you're already at the top of your price bracket. So, maybe looking at homes that might be a little bit below that, so that you have some negotiation wiggle room to for us to work on your behalf and for you to work for your behalf as well. And just know that there could be some homes that are sitting on the market for a while that might be the right home for you. So, just having that preparedness to be ready, as though you're ready to run a race, or that, you're, like in a game and you're like Michael Jordan in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left. Let's go, let's do this. So being prepared and asking the questions of your lender, like, do I have the right mortgage? Do I have enough money for closing costs? Getting a pre-approval letter, preferably instead of a pre-qualification letter, would be best. Asking, how do I do that? Does it take a long time for the process? Because the best thing for you to do is make sure that you are prepared, so that when the roller coaster begins, you are just rolling steady across the process. You've already asked a lot of questions. You understand very comfortably what the process is going to be like. And if there's any bumps, it's a small bump and not a big thing because you weren't aware. So questions. Always ask questions. So today, I hope that this information was useful. As always, we'll try to continue to put out information for clients and for just the general community that can hopefully be helpful when you pass along and watch the video, to help you either determine whether you want to sell a home, or if you're ready to buy a home, if you're a first-time buyer, or if you don't have a home right now at the moment. Once again, Fred, me, and Nicole would be honored to help you. So from Fred and Nicole from Q the Experts at eXp Realty, we hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. All right, bye.